For years, scientists have sought a new, clean, safe source of energy. Then, 4 years ago, cold fusion heralded the end of risky, controversial, hot fusion nuclear power production, as we know it, and the end of the fossil fuel age. What was called solid-state nuclear physics was born, but known chemistry does not explain what's happening with cold fusion, causing many to decide nothing was happening. The naysayers yelled the loudest, and the plug was pulled on the brand new federal funding for development of cold fusion power. Fusion fever faded, but dedicated scientists continued work underground with private funding in this country and in foreign countries with both government and industry money. Now, despite efforts by powerful lobbies here in the U.S., prototypes for cold fusion home heating units are ready. Meanwhile, living right here in New Hampshire is one expert in the field. Dr. Eugene Maloff is an astronautical engineer turned writer. He served as the Chief Science Information Officer at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and his latest book, Fire from Ice, about the cold fusion dilemma, was nominated for a Pulitzer Prize. Now it seems the clamor of scientists still verbally scoffing at the feasibility of cold fusion is being drowned out by others who are busy doing it. Dr. Maloff joins us now. I always love that when those doing it drown out those that are just saying, it can't happen.
Right. Well, it's impossible, but it's happening, so get out of the way.
People at home are going to say, what does this mean? And in a nutshell, and in fact, I saw it on some of the video you shared with me from the Canadian Broadcasting Company, less than the size of what we would think of as a 2-liter soft drink bottle was all it was going to take to heat a home for 10 years or more. Bye-bye electrical wires.
That's right.
We can say bye-bye to gasoline pumps.
Yes.
Homes, people can become so much more independent. This scares a lot of people, doesn't it?
The end of the oil age is very threatening, and the end of the oil age is coming to your local New Hampshire outlet now, this year, this summer. Basically, there are numerous prototype units that are generating many kilowatts of power, okay, per a very small volume, okay. To actually get the total power up to heat a home, that's just a little bit down the road. But we're going to have prototype units soon, and what this means is our civilization will be powered by water, sorry to say to those who doubted this, and all those experts in the federal government, at the Department of Energy, and in the highest scientific circles in the United States, particularly who scoffed at it, they're dead.
Now, using the water, though, we're now finding out as cold fusion gets developed that they don't even need special water. Regular water works, and they're even able to start getting away from some of the more precious metals, like the palladium, which I know was initially used in this, to using regular nickel.
That's
I mean,
correct.
this continues to get developed and be more exciting.
It's a very bizarre scientific phenomenon, and we do not understand it. That has to be acknowledged. But what we are now seeing is that ordinary water with nickel and potassium carbonate, which is a cheap material, will create energy right out of water, and this will be used to heat homes. It will be used for automobile engines. We need to do a lot of research on it. We need to prepare New Hampshire for this, above all, and locally here. I mean, we really need to understand that there are going to be before long, homes heated by water. Right. It sounds crazy. In fact,
we have to get our congressional delegation behind this, I think, so that they will
Sweat
force...
has been behind it,
we
very
need
solidly.
Everybody behind it to
Absolutely.
really force the federal government to look at this seriously.
They did a terrible job in their report in 1989. They erased any funding for it, that is above board funding for it. The Electric Power Research Institute is working on it.
All right, one thing that's kind of exciting if folks want to pick this up, Popular Science, this is the August edition. In fact, we've got an advanced copy here. And this actually goes into quite a bit about cold fusion, and Dr. Maloff is quoted in this particular magazine. You can also, of course, get Fire from Ice, that being your current book out. I know you're writing another one already.
Sure.
The field develops very, very quickly. And did you say earlier, before we come on the air, Hawaii will be the next site of some of the major tests?
The major conference, the 4th annual conference, sponsored by the Electric Power Research Institute, will be held in Maui, Hawaii, December this year, and it will herald, I believe, the very end of the controversy. But in Japan, major magazines, unlike in the United States, major magazines have been covering it for a long time. The Toyota Motor Corporation is involved.
We'll play catch up. We'll have to play catch up, and boy, we'll have to play fast. Thanks, Dr. Maloff. Keep up.